Have you ever pretend to be sick when you were perfectly healthy? No, I haven't really pretend to be get sick. It's just like that na ki like I don't know, like why would I supposed to be get sick? Like basically most of people says that ki like when you are kind of like a pretend to be sick, so pretend to be sick so that you won't be able to go to the school and basically entire days you just have to sit at in front of couch and just watch TV entire day. So like I haven't really done that. Okay, first of all is that since I was in the school, we don't really have television. Like we have a television, yes, but we have like kind of like a Doordarshan, okay, and Doordarshan doesn't really have that much kind of like a something really show that I wanted to watch. Okay, yeah, and as also usually when I was a kid, I usually prefer to spend time with friend. Okay, क्योंकि at the home I don't really have that kind of like a something really a thing that I could entertain by myself. No, not really that much. So usually I never really pretend to be get sick so that I could stay home vagara vagara. I haven't really done that. But there is a one thing, okay, there is a one thing that I might gonna say there is a one incident that I still know when I was in standard second. Okay, I don't know what exactly my thought process. I'm not really sure. Okay, but there is a one day that I would say that ki I was in the second standard. Okay, and I said to my mother that ki I don't want to go to school. My mother believed in me, and then I was staying at home. Okay, so I just pretend to be get kind of like a sick so that I could stay at home. Why? Because of that ki one of my neighbor is kind of like a something really has a kind of like a something really a PlayStation, not PlayStation actually, it's a video game. Okay, and I wanted to see the video game because like his school is actually in early morning. So and after he came, like basically our time management is not properly matched. Okay, I wanted to see his like a video game, so that I skipped the school and I am actually staying at his home for entire day. Okay, so day one is actually happened exactly like that. Day two, I also pretend to be sick so that I could stay home and I could kind of like watch video game, not play video game. Why watch? Um, because of that, na, it's a kind of like a something really that key. When I was a child, my parents or my family doesn't really have that much kind of like a something like we actually staying at rented house. Okay, and we won't be able to afford some of we won't be able to afford afford video game as also. And also another thing is that he the guy who has a video game who is actually far younger than me, and basically is this thing ki video game like a playing video game is a privilege. Okay, playing video game is a privilege, and having a video game and playing video game is a kind of like a something really privilege. Obviously that privilege is kind of like a something really people who experience that, who owns that stuff, means like that ki if one of my neighbor has a Mercedes car, okay, should he let me drive his car? No, he won't be able to drive his car. Why? Because of that key, actually he owns this luxury, he owns this Mercedes car, so obviously he can drive, he can do whatever things. Like even if we are kind of like a neighbors, even if we are kind of like a something really best friend, what is the max things that he would do is that he let me drop to location that I where I want. Okay, that's it. Okay, like if the kind of like a something really path is kind of like exactly similar, then he would do such thing like that. But he won't let me drive his Mercedes. This is exactly like that. Like the this younger boy is one of my friend, was my friend by the way. I haven't really seen them at this moment. Okay, but he has that video game, and he and his brother is usually playing his video game, and I usually seen the video game. Okay, I seen the Mario and seen this kind of like Adventure Iceland, वगैरह वगैरह. So these are kind of like a something really a reason so that I could skip the school. Okay. Then third day, okay, third day I also planned that I should supposed to pretend to be sick, then I could watch the video game. Okay. But somehow my mother is kind of like a find out that I was kind of like a trying to fool her. So yeah, basically she just slapped me on my face and then she's, let's go to the school. Then I realized that yeah, I have to go to school. And since then I haven't really kind of like a done such thing like that. Like my mother is kind of like a something hit me very hard. Like I still know that कि मेरे मदर ने मुझे मार मार के स्कूल में लेके गए थे. Okay. Yeah, it's a very like I still understand that ki my mother has kind of like a this kadi. Okay. And she was actually hit me every time. And like I don't know, it's just like that ना, बचपन में माँ बाप बहुत ज़्यादा मारते थे, अभी नहीं मारते. ओके. लाइक राइट नाउ वी आर इन दैट पर्टिकुलर एज जहाँ पे पेरेंट्स या कोई भी इंसान किसी को इतना ज़्यादा नहीं मारता, बट पहले बहुत मारते थे. टीचर, देन पेरेंट्स, बच्चों को यार तड़ातड़ तड़ातड़ मारते थे. Okay, so I was in that particular era, by the way. So yeah, this is the kind of like a thing. Since then I haven't really done that. Then I was always be excited to go to school, always be excited to go to the college, always be excited to go outside at home. Okay. So usually I spend more and more time outside of the home. Like yeah. But still, since then I haven't really done that, haven't really tried to pretend to be get sick so that I could stay home now. Yeah. Next question.